Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make this beautiful Thanksgiving Nutcracker, all from Dollar Tree materials for under $20. So stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to Love and Land. In today's video, we're going to be doing a holiday DIY. But before we move on to Christmas, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a 3-foot Thanksgiving Nutcracker, all from Dollar Tree materials for under $20. You definitely do not want to miss this. Make sure to check the description of this video for a list of the supplies that I used from the Dollar Tree. I'm showing you guys how to make a 3-foot one, but if you want to see the giant version of this, head on over to Isaac Alexander DIY. He's going to be guiding you also in a step-by-step tutorial on how to make this in a giant form. You definitely do not want to miss it. I'll link his channel in the description of this video as well. Make sure to leave a like on this video. Let me know in the comments how you think it came out. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and let's begin. Okay, so to begin, I picked up this foam board from the Dollar Tree. I normally get it in white, but I was happy to find it in black. I'm going to be using it for the base of my Nutcracker. I grabbed a ruler and I marked off about 12 inches. It doesn't have to be exact, but I liked it 12 inches, so it was a 12 by 12. Then I used a box cutter to cut along the lines that I had drawn, and it just came out perfect. I also went ahead and drew a 6-inch diameter circle. This is going to be holding the trunk of your Nutcracker's body. So just go ahead and cut that out. You might want to cut out an extra one for the hat later on. All right, now I went ahead and I grabbed some cardboard. I picked this up at the Dollar Tree. What you're going to be using is one side of the wing and then the other side as well. So go ahead and grab a box cutter, just gently cut along the lines. Cut one side first, and then you're going to cut out the other side as well. You can leave the remaining item for another project. You're going to grab the wing and you're going to fold it in half, and then with your box cutter, cut alongside. You're going to go ahead and roll it up. It doesn't have to be super tight or super loose. I usually try to do it tight at first. Then I grab a ruler and try to give it about a 2-inch diameter. So then I just loosen it. Then I grab some duct tape and I just wrap it around until it's sturdy. And I do this for all the remaining ones. You should have 4 total at the end, 2 for the legs and then 2 for the arms. All right, now you're going to go ahead and grab some white poster board. This is going to be divided into 3 sections. It's going to be the hat, the face, and then also you're going to mark off the torso. So go ahead, I grabbed one of the boards that I already had cut, and I'm going to be using it just for a straight line. I did 6 inches for the hat, 6 inches for the face, and I left 12 inches for the torso. I picked up a peach color from the Dollar Tree. This is a very semi-transparent color. It's just to give the paper a hint of color other than that white. Once you finish painting it, you don't have to go heavy. Go ahead and set it aside so that it can dry. You can go ahead and cut this bottom portion and just set it aside. All right, it's a lot of cutting, guys, but stick with me. Go ahead and grab a black poster board. We're going to be doing the same thing, dividing it into sections, 6 inches on the top, and you're going to do 12 inches on the bottom. This is going to be the 6 inches on the top is going to go over the hat, and this 12 inches is going to be for the torso. Don't worry, I'll show you. Grab a second black poster board and you're going to be dividing it into 12 inches on the top and then 12 inches on the bottom. These pieces are going to be used to create the legs, and then the other piece is going to be used to create the arms. So you're going to go ahead and cut that out. Remember, it's 12 inches at the top part and then 12 inches the bottom. Now you're going to go ahead and grab it and split it in half. You're going to fold it in half and cut out one of the 12 inches is going to be split into 2. You're going to do the same thing with the other side as well. You're going to go ahead and fold it in half, and you should have 4 of these pieces in total. Okay, go ahead and grab that cardboard that we had wrapped earlier, and now you should be able to start to gently wrap the black poster board around it. You want to make sure that when you finish wrapping it, you should be able to pull out the cardboard from inside, and it should be so tight that you're not able to remove it. Go ahead and grab your hot glue gun, and you're just going to gently apply some of the hot glue from the top to the bottom and just hold it till it dries. You're going to be repeating this step for the rest of the cardboard that we had wrapped. You should have 4 in total once we are done. You're going to go ahead and set these aside, but this is what it should look like: 2 for the feet and then 2 for the arms. Remove the coverings for the legs, and then you're going to be adding hot glue to the cardboard and then placing it on the foam board that we cut out earlier. You're going to do this for both of them and then set it aside. While that dries, go ahead and grab that poster board that we painted earlier, and you're going to go ahead and grab the coverings that we cut, the 6 inches for the hat and also the 6 inches for the torso. You're going to grab some hot glue, and you're just going to glue one side and then turn it over and give it a slight bend before hot gluing the other side shut. Then for this part, I grabbed the disc that I made, and I'm going to gently put it in the middle and start folding it to know how wide I need to leave the opening. Once you figure that out, go ahead and hot glue it together. Make sure that all the lines are aligned. Don't rush this part. Take your time. Just gently do it one section at a time. All right, now you're going to go ahead and grab the cardboard that you glued earlier and add the coverings back to the leg. It should slip right in. Then you're going to get some hot glue, add it to the top of the legs, and grab the disc and just place it right in the center. I grabbed my nutcracker. I just slipped it right on. You can add some hot glue if you want. All right, for the face, I just grabbed some white poster board that I had left over, drew out some eyes. I did the same thing with the black poster board. I drew out the mustache and also the eyebrows. I started to glue everything together one piece at a time. I first glued on the eyebrows, then the nose, then I did the eyes just so that I could figure out placement, and then finally I glued on the mustache. All right, and for the arms, I just went ahead and grabbed the arms that I made. I'm going to go ahead and grab some white poster board, just cut it to the size that you prefer. You're just going to wrap it around the arm like this. This is what it should look like at the end. Then I went ahead and grabbed some hot glue, and then I gently pressed it to my nutcracker, one arm at a time. You're going to be doing the same process for the legs, wrapping that white later. For my hair, I'm going to be grabbing this fuzzy part of the stocking. I went ahead and I grabbed 2 of them, cut it out and add some hot glue. Then you're going to be sticking it to the side. I did have to trim it off a little bit on the bottom so that it could fit. Then you're going to go ahead and grab some black poster board as a belt around the top. You're just going to hot glue it. I grabbed some gold poster board, made a square as like a belt around it, and just stuck it on it. I think it came out really, really good. To make the brim of the hat, we're going to be using either you could use some black pool noodle. This is from the Dollar Tree. You could cut and use a quarter, or I also had this foam that's bendable and I painted it black. This is from Amazon. I'll link it in the description. You just cut it and hot glue it to the back. To cover the shoulders, I went ahead and I grabbed some white fabric from the Dollar Tree and cut it to the size that I needed. Once I did that, I folded it in like a triangle, hot glued it to the middle, and then draped it around in the back. You're going to be doing the same thing for the other side as well. Then I grabbed a leaf and I grabbed an acorn. You can find these at the Dollar Tree. I hot glued it right in the middle, and then the same thing with the acorn. For the belt, I'm going to be doing the same thing I did with the hat, just cutting out a piece to look like the belt, and then be using some of that gold poster board for that accent in the middle. I found these cool looking corn garden stakes at the Dollar Tree, which I absolutely loved. They come with this hook at the bottom, so you just snap it right out and you should have no problem. I just wanted it a straight stick, and then I grabbed this green burlap ribbon that I found there and then just wrapped it around. Once you wrap it all the way, then you're going to use your hot glue, and then I just hot glued the top and the bottom to it. Then for the hands, I just used some white foam balls. I grabbed that same paint that I used on the face just to dab it to change the color. I used a toothpick to push it in and some hot glue. I think it came out great. For the legs, I'm going to be doing the same thing I did with the arms. I grabbed some white poster board, cut it to the size that I wanted, and then wrapped it and hot glued it to the back. As a final touch, I added some of the gold poster board as a final detail on the shoes, and that was it. And this is the final product, guys. I mean, how incredible does he look? All from Dollar Tree materials for under $20. I surprised even myself. I cannot believe how he came out. I thoroughly enjoyed making him. I hope that you guys love him too. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. I'll see you guys in my next video.